Hello, everybody. It's the Sports Card Shout Out Show, or is it the Shout Out Sports Card Show? You know what I'm talking about. It is July 16th, Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you had a great week. Hope you're doing really well and staying healthy. Got a lot of great content. Did a live last night. Hope that went well. I don't know. Sometimes I think I say too much. That's why we don't do live, right, Ziggy? Also got some interviews. Got an interview dropping tonight. My very first interview. Well, not my first interview, but my first interview in this new series of Sports Card Show interviews with Peter Pacman. Very excited about this. It is two parts. I'm doing one part tonight, one part tomorrow night and Sunday night. And I'm looking to do these interviews probably every weekend moving forward for a while. We'll see if I keep the interviews coming in. But I've already got a couple in the library here. So super excited, guys. Channel is just building content, man. Just feeling good, just dropping content. Gonna keep coming. Keep those comments coming. Keep me directed in the right direction. Love the feedback. Love the messages, the direct ones, the public ones, the private ones. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump into the content of the day. I absolutely love this channel. This is Vintage Sanctuary. This guy is just so cool. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen.
Value prediction. A PSA 5 of this stunning beauty will sell out of a box of $20 slabs at the National in Atlantic City 2 weeks from now. With any luck, I'll be the buyer. Net loss, $5 or 20%. This is absolutely gorgeous vintage art. Just that rich green in the back and the perspective on the stands and the different levels. I mean, wow. It's got nice.
I'm just saying, I just really dig this guy. I was listening this morning on my drive, and he's cool, man. Check him out if you haven't already. It's Vintage Sanctuary. Give him some sub love. He talks about other cards. He does this whole thing on, I think it's LaPlante. I forget the guy's name. What this player is. I was just mesmerized. It was very relaxing, very therapeutic. Next video up here is from Fernando doing his childhood collection. I hit the probably put in here, but I forget where we're queued up. He basically, I like this because he's opening non-sports, and well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Trekkie. He opened some Star Trek, and all I'm thinking to myself is, look at the bad centering. Look how poorly this. But this is again back when like these are like manually cut with like, it's just amazing. I really look at it. Look at it here. You can even see the year down there, man. 1979, man. That means that stuff's what, like 42, 43 years old? That's true vintage, man. And that's got to be short print right there. Anyway, really enjoy the channel. It's gave me some nostalgia. Give this man some sub love. Fernando, my childhood collectibles. Really enjoyed the channel, guys. Another one to talk about. This is actually Lou Rock TV. He's coming up on 1,000. Let's help push him over the thousands. Get this another bird out of its nest who flies into the ability to monetize, right? And you also get more sub love in this world. Great video here. He talks about the going to the national convention. He starts listing the Hall of Fame PC pickups, and he has the free there because, like, if anybody wants to pick this card up for me, I love it. It's very funny, and well, funny. It's insightful because I think of it like this: either two things, either tell people what you're looking for, or you don't because you don't want them to know what you're looking for. I like the fact he's telling you, here are the cards I'm looking for, man. Anybody want to help me out? Let's see if you can help me out. Lou Rock, cheers, man. Really enjoy your channel. Another, I won't say new content creator, one I haven't spoken about recently, but I do follow is FD, Rolling with FD. Been a fan of FD's for a while. Seen him really have great channel love, right? He's at what now? 2,000 subs, almost 3,000 subs. He's doing a 5,000 sub contest. I like following him because I know he does this with his son. I think his family sends his video and editing, I believe, and he's on the camera side, the front of the camera. Has great conversations. This was cool. Listening to Tanya talk, and I'll be honest, this was talking about diversity and promoting diversity in the hobby. And I'm just going to get to this real quickly. If you listen to this, the point that's made, and I'll, as a blind white dude, is that there's no leadership of color in the hobby. And I can't disagree with that. I think part of it is the leadership in the hobby is really the same people that have been there for 50 years, right? For most of us that are new to the hobby, whether it's 5 years, 2 years, a few months, we're coming in going, wow, why is it all the same people? But that's just the way it has been. They've all been kind of moving around. Most guys have had careers here for a long time. I don't know what to do to change that. I have no idea. I hope that it will start attracting more people. I think you're seeing more businesses grow, maybe some entrepreneurial businesses that will take root. I think you look for fanatics to maybe bring in some, diverse leadership, possibly. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think you're going to see it, though, at the individual level, unless more individuals of diverse backgrounds get involved, if that makes sense. But again, really enjoyed this conversation. Like FD, hoping to have a deeper conversation with FD in the future. Okay, Rob, sports car therapist. I don't like all his videos, okay? But I really like this one. And Brian, Cage and Cardboard, I don't like all his videos. There's a lot of PWC stuff, which is okay. That's what he does. But I like this video. This is a great video. Really enjoy this conversation. Listen to the whole thing. Listen, talking about the past. I mean, here's the takeaway. Cage and Cardboard basically talks about how he started by buying and selling. What was it? Who was before Ben Simmons? I forget the rookie before Ben Simmons. Not important. But he basically talks about he talks about he bought Giannis. He's buying Giannis for like $1, $3 or $4 in their base cards, which I remember that because I remember selling them for like $10, $20 and thinking that's a lot of money for a base card. People want to pay this much money for a base card. And the silvers are like $35 to $50 because again, back in these days, people didn't pay for any card unless it had an auto or a relic because everything else was poop. I do believe those days will come back again. But anyway, great conversation. Really enjoyed this. Well done, Rob. Well done, Brian. Check this out. Flip it around. Get Rob here. Rob same day drops a video with on Ken sports card lessons. I don't think he dropped it. You know, he did the interview on Ken's and Ken dropped his video. But cool to listen to both Rob as interviewer and then listen to Rob as interviewee. And I will say I'm a fan of Ken. I'm building his channel, building his content out. You need some sub love there. 87, is that right? 37? I don't have my glasses on. Enjoy what is a teacher, hobbyist. He talks about this has become a second hobby or a second coming for him to be in the hobby again. I think he says an empty nester as well. These two guys live pretty close to each other. I think they're talking about going to the National together, talk about some dealer stories together. Really enjoyed it. They both shop at the same white t-shirt store. Just a joke. I just thought I'd throw it in there. Here's a cool video.
Pretty good, so I had to write the fine for that game.
Oh,
that's right, that's pretty good.
There we go.
And what are we supposed to be talking about? Tom Kelly, right? He's a legend in Minnesota, winning 2 World Series. We'll do that for you. I think winning 2 World Series might get you into the Hall of Fame, but what do I know? Look at me pandering to the Twins fans. But small market baseball is a tough game, and he didn't have an overall winning record as manager. So there's that, I guess.
I love this. This is Reindeer Games, by the way. I'm sorry, Reindeer Games. Reindeer Studios. Reindeer Games. That's a movie. So what's going on here is he's drawing this player. And he talks about sports. And then check this out. So what he's doing is he's using this for a TTM through the mail. So he sends a picture, some money and the card over to the player.
Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. He signed the card beautifully. He kept the doodle probably hung up on his fridge, or even better, framed it hung up his man cave, where he watches baseball games and sports card YouTube videos. Hopefully, this clears my name with the TTM Council, or at least gets me closer to start TTM again.
Isn't that cool? I mean, come on. How are you not going to sign that for the dude? We send you a beautiful picture like that. That is so cool. Really enjoyed that Reindeer Studios. Okay, moving on. Another little kind of artsy one. This is Wax Museum Podcast. I think he talked about this a few weeks ago about making his own cut signature cards, which I think is a really cool idea. Working on my own little project with my buddy. We'll talk about that right now. But this is cool. He walks through, he shows you how he did it, how he cuts it, how he angles it, everything. So if you're into that, check it out. I learned. You might learn too. Another cool video here. This is from Paul Hickey and Kendall over at Sports Card Strategy Show. Really enjoyed this one because they basically share their loss of the day or their loss of the week. Paul Hickey's loss is that he accidentally sold the card twice. He sold it on eBay and he sold it on My Slabs. So I can see that happening. A really cool story around that. And Kendall's story talks about the those artsy cards that Topps did. I did the Topps 2020, then the Topps 70, and then the Topps 100. And Topps is so damn lazy they can't make their own art cards or their own art or their own product. Anyway, Kendall talks about he built one of the sets and he went to sell it and he actually lost money selling the set. And I can relate to that because when I was doing the 2020 ones, I thought I'd create sets of 20 and sell them, and then I realized I couldn't sell these things if I wanted to because no one wanted to buy them. They're like $5 a card. That's really sad. I did want to point out here again. Look right here. Here are some of those comps from that stuff. Like Topps. Not that these cards should have value, but when they don't have the value that they were made of, and they're down like $5, just stop doing this, Topps. And people, stop buying this stuff. We need to stop supporting this. I don't know. People go, "Oh, Ziggy, you don't like the artwork." It's lazy. Topps is not doing anything at all that's creative. They're not making the hobby better. They're just taking the lazy way out. In fact, I was looking at this. You know, these what's that dude's name? PJ Ski? No. DJ Ski? What's his name? DJ Ski? Yeah. I thought his cards were in here too. And even those haven't. Here we go. The DJ Ski exclusive Michael Jordan numbered, not numbered, but only 2021 national. The thing sold for $26. So my point is these art cards don't seem to hold much value. And this year, if you're at the national, they're doing these, sell them fast. Just get rid of them. I know that's not going to come across really well, but I'm just really bitter over that. I art cards. Good conversation here on Panini's channel. I do follow Panini's Going Direct channel. It's good to listen to good old Pat Geek here, talking to his good old buddy Ty from Breaker Culture / Veg Clear. And they talk about chasing cardboard. Really good conversation. Also, I love the fact that Pat Geek, if I'm forgetting his first name is Jeff, is looking to find out where we think the Luca Black Prism is. And I'm with you. I'd like to know too, Jeff. I think it's in a box. And I'd like to see somebody rip that. Like, why isn't Drake ripping through Prism boxes in 2017, 18? Is it 18, 19, 18, 19? To find that Luca? Huh? Okay, another video here. Really enjoyed this video. This is from AJ Sports Cards. And why I like this video is AJ is one of those guys who just continues to hustle, man. Like 2 years ago, I think every I won't say preteen, that's not the right word, teenager, 20-year-old Sasha T wannabe was out hustling for the cards. This kid's still doing it. And I love his hustle. You got my support, AJ. Now, the only thing I'll say is I'm watching this, right? And he just talks about also he's buying a lot of stuff. He spent $10,000 in sports cards. This makes me think about the tulips. Remember the tulips in the Dutch? Because the story back then was that people were buying tulips not because they actually wanted tulips. And I feel like, is AJ buying these cards because AJ likes these cards, or is he buying these cards because he expects someone else likes these cards? And that is what I'm still wondering. Have we gotten through that? Because again, I applaud AJ. I love what he's doing. I love this hustle. I wish my son would get off his lazy. No, I'm just kidding. But I do love this hustle. I just wonder if we still have more correction to come. And I personally think we do. I do. I think things, yes, I do. What else do I have here? Oh, I think last video I was going to share with you guys is from Breakout Cards. A really interesting video here on SCG and CSG, authenticating a fake Barry Bonds card. He goes into how this happened. And part of this is really that the grading companies, I think, they just diluted the quality of the graders because they had to hire people of heartbeats and not with experience. They look at, if the sticker says, Panini authenticated sticker, and they see the autograph on the front side, they assume that the card is legit. Let's just talk about this. First of all, there's a lot of assumed trust there. Just because Panini has a sticker saying this card was witnessed doesn't necessarily mean it was witnessed, okay? We know that Panini's not witnessing every autograph. They ship cards to players to sign at home, and Panini's not there on the Zoom watching them do it, okay? Now, how they do that, not really important, but my point is we're so lazy in authenticating the stuff that the fraud, the scammers, they know that, and they're going to prey on this, man. And it concerns me. Like, another point that I think Ryan makes in this is that these logos, he shows this logo on the back of the card that was moved. Where is this? Oh, I'll find this real quickly. But when these logos are moved, there's no database to track that the certificates are even supposed to be where they said they're supposed to be. Where is that damn logo? Here we go. Right down here. Here's the sticker that you talked about. This is the fake one. And there's a sticker here, but that sticker could have easily moved, right? And it looks like it is because it's covered up on the card. Like that should have stuck out and I don't know. It's a buyback as well, which is another thing that is just kind of, well, opens itself for more attempts of fraud. Whew, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a long week. I feel like the quality of my content is lacking as I get more tired this evening. So I do appreciate everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did not stay up super late watching all of the like 17 lives that are going on right now. I'm looking at my channel here. Well, as I'm talking to you, I think there's at least 6 lives going on right now. And I really wish I had the time to watch them all, but I don't. I'm going to enjoy the weekend. Dropping this video on Saturday morning. I've got the interview with Peter Pac-Man coming out Saturday night and Sunday. And I'll be back Monday morning with the Shout Out Sports Card Show. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you very much.